Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome to an episode of Collectible Creations where I turn everyday items into one-of-a-kind collectibles. Today we're going to be working on a 12-inch Wonder Woman action figure. We're going to be doing pretty much everything about her, with the exception of probably her eyes because they're not bad enough where they would need to be redone. We can do things here and there to improve them. Right now we're adding standard gold craft paint to the sword. Now we're adding a layer of Vallejo oily steel to the blade of the sword. When applied on top of silver, it creates a nice, uneven, battle-worn look. The goal is not to make an even coat, rather here and there. Now we're going to do the same thing, at least with the gold, for her lasso. The original gold paint job, it didn't look good. I mean, it's hard to tell on camera the change in color. And here we're applying Black Wash by Vallejo. This stuff is fantastic. It adds depth and age to gold. And it will improve almost anything on the project. Once again, same process for her lasso. Now we're redoing the leather wrap around her hands. We're going to apply a really dark coat. That's your base coat, and then lighter coats will be applied to the center of the wrapped straps of leather and unevenly applied. You don't want it to be even or it will look off when the product is finished. And at least 2, but typically more like 3 coats of lighter brown. And there we have the finished product against what the original leather looked like in a side-by-side comparison. The process of redoing her armor is pretty much the same throughout the entire thing. Here we're just going to apply gold, and we're just painting by numbers at this point. Whatever's red gets painted red, whatever's gold gets painted gold, and so forth. Now we're going to apply more of the Vallejo black wash. Is the same stuff that we applied to the sword and the lasso. It will be applied all over her armor. And there you have a before and after of the washed armor on the right. It's really a fantastic product. And once again, we're going back in with the Vallejo black wash. Here I'm applying Vallejo's plastic putty to the joints to seal them up and smooth them. This would be probably my one regret of the project, and it would be using that particular product. It was too watery and soupy to get a smooth finish without multiple coats and a lot of sanding, and it wasn't easily sanded because it would then chip. And here I am applying fresh paint to her hair. All I did was paint it black, and with 2 lighter coats after that of brown, and then a very light dry brush of a lighter brown. And the base is really simple. It was painted brown. A lighter brown was randomly applied in a very heavy or wet dry brush. Now I'm applying Vallejo pigment powder, light sienna, which will eventually be clear coated onto the item. It is a messy process, so doing it over an old box or a bag or outside would be ideal. Okay, at this point I'm applying a layer of craft glue or regular school glue, and it is to hold on another layer of pigment powder. And here we have the finished product. I don't have any footage of painting her skin and her eyes, but if you liked anything you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to see more. And if you know of any better plastic putties, leave that in the comments.